is a heartbreaking story of a poor cute hungry cat who was starving, frozen and alone. But she never gave up. It was a cold winter day and the snow was falling heavily. All the animals were hiding in their warm shelters, but this little cat wasn't so lucky. She was all alone and had nowhere to go. She was skinny and dirty and hadn't eaten in days. She was so hungry and thirsty, but there was no food or water anywhere. The little cat walked around the neighborhood, hoping to find some scraps of food, but people just shooed her away. She tried to stay warm by curling up in doorways, but the wind was bitter and cold, and she couldn't stay in one place for too long. Then she saw an open window and she crawled through it. It led her to a cozy living room with a crackling fire. There was food on the table and a big bowl of water in the corner. The cat was so grateful. She lapped up the water and ate some food. It was the best food she'd ever tasted. But when she looked around, she saw that there was no one in the house. She didn't want to be a bother, so she quietly made a nest on the rug and went to sleep. In the morning, the family came back. They were shocked to see the cat in their house, but they were happy to have her. They gave her more food and water and she purred contentedly. The little cat had never felt so loved and cared for. She played with the family's children and they gave her lots of treats. But the cat still had some bad habits from her days on the streets. She would eat too much too fast and then throw up. The family took her to the vet, who gave her medicine to help with her stomach. After a few weeks, the cat was healthy and happy. She loved playing with the family's dogs and they would go on long walks together. The cat was so grateful to be in a loving home. She knew she was lucky to be alive. Sadly, not all cats are so lucky. In fact, millions of cats are abandoned or neglected each year. That's why it's important to support organizations that help cats in need. One of the best ways to do this is to volunteer your time or donate money. You can also help by spreading the word about these organizations and encouraging others to help out. Even though we can't save every cat, we can make a difference in the life of one. So if you're able to, please consider supporting a local animal shelter or rescue group. Together, we can give cats in need the second chance they deserve. The little cat looked around the room. She was in a cozy bed, surrounded by soft blankets and toys. A bowl of fresh food and water were beside her. But what she really wanted was a human to love her. She had been through so much in her life, but she never gave up hope. And her perseverance paid off when she was adopted by the most loving family. The first thing they did was take her to the vet. The vet was shocked at how skinny she was, but he was also amazed at how well she had taken care of herself. He gave her the necessary vaccinations and a clean bill of health. The vet even gave her a special diet to help her gain weight. After a few weeks of the vet's care, the little cat was looking and feeling much better. Her fur was shiny and she was full of energy. But she knew that none of this would have been possible if it wasn't for the kind people who had found her. She loved her new family with all her heart and was so grateful for the second chance they had given her. One day, the little cat was napping in her favorite spot on the couch when she heard a loud crash. She quickly ran to the window to see what had happened. To her horror, she saw a small kitten stuck up in a tree. The kitten was meowing loudly, but no one was around to help. Without hesitation, The little cat jumped out the window and ran to the tree. She quickly climbed up the tree and was soon at the kitten's level. She gently nudged the kitten and they started to climb down the tree together. Once they were on the ground, the little cat licked the kitten to clean him up. Then she led him back to her house. She knew that her family would take good care of him, and that's exactly what they did. They gave the kitten food and water, and the little cat watched over him until he was strong enough to take care of himself. From that day on, the two cats were inseparable. They played together, napped together, and even ate together. The little cat was so happy that she had been able to save the kitten's life. She knew that no matter what, they would always have each other. And that's the power of love and kindness. Even in the toughest of times, one small act of kindness can make all the difference. The little cat's story is a reminder that no matter how rough things may seem, there is always hope for a better tomorrow.